Hi everyone, my name is Kasia Westwood and I welcome you to FreeSC Monthly Member Spotlight. Today I'm welcoming Mark Griffins, Director at Real Integrity Community. Welcome Mark, lovely to have you with us.
Morning, it's a pleasure to be here.
So today we're going to be talking about your fantastic work that you do on a day-to-day basis, a bit of a history and how your organization came about. So I'm really looking forward to it. So let's start with telling me, how did you start your company? What's the history behind it?
Yeah, so quite a while back now, I fell on really difficult times and I had to use a system that was broken. So I find it really hard to move forward. But around that time, there was something called the Houghton Report, and it highlighted too that the system was broken and it needed a new way of working. So that sort of lit a light with me and gave me a reason and purpose. So I took it as a personal challenge to sort of start learning about people and communities, inclusion and different types of organisations. So I just found that I really loved working in the community, working with people, but all the time I used it as a personal development journey. So that's where I started from really, and obviously the business models come about off the back of that.
Amazing. So the passion is definitely their passion for the community and helping people. So how would you describe Real Integrity Community? What do you do? How would you describe it best?
I think the best way to describe it really is we work with multiple types of organisations to achieve their objectives, but we embed ourselves within the communities that we serve. So we love meeting and connecting as many people as possible and try to create as many win-wins as we can. But again, if we can empower the individuals and the communities to thrive and be resilient, it's all based on a heart strength approach. So it's really connecting companies at all levels in one place.
Superb. So working together in partnerships and supporting each other towards the same goal, I guess.
Yeah, that's it.
Who do you want to partner with, and is it UK-wide business?
Yeah, so it's UK wide. So we're looking at working with housing associations, councils, employability organisations, charities, sports bodies, but also with corporates to help them with their CSR and ESG objectives and to ensure that their resources are best need. And it's actually something that's heart-based for them, that there's a reason and purpose behind what they do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And tell me a bit more about your current projects. Who do you work with? What are you focusing on?
Yeah, so I've worked with a lot of projects across the country, from helping homeless people build confidence and self-esteem to creating social entrepreneurs. We've worked with government work programs right across, and even worked across in Vancouver, working with Native Canadians to overcome barriers to work. I'm currently in talks with a national charity and a county rugby union, and also a university and council and several companies to look at building sports hubs across the county. So everything should then be all housed under one roof. So the idea is to build community sports hubs,
Mm-hmm.
inclusion, employability, mental health, and things like that, really.
So variety of different services all under one roof. That
That's the
sounds
idea.
amazing.
Yeah, the idea is if we can create a sharing community rather than everything going out on a sort of scattergun effect, really, people working in different pockets. If we bring everything together, it's far more effective to build and grow something.
That's right. So tell me a bit about your biggest achievements. What are you proud of? What have you achieved?
Probably on a personal level is to be here today, because obviously I said I'd fell on really difficult times before. But to turn it around for me and then to see my family thriving is absolutely brilliant as well. So we're practicing what we preach. But there's many things really, you know, from literally saving lives to helping people overcome barriers to work. But I suppose the biggest thing, because it affected so many people at one time, was I took on a semi-pro football club that was actually going bankrupt. And there was a bit of an embarrassment to the area, even included in the deprived area they was with. But now, you know, I've sponsored them into the FA Cup. They're now having a £1.2 million facility built, and they're being created as a community sports hub. So to see it go from such deprivation with crime rates and everything else, really, to see it turn around into an area that's been invested in, that's something I'm very proud of.
That's fantastic. Really incredible. I'm going to dip into that a little bit more. How did you achieve it? Because it's a massive achievement. How did you do it?
But the thing is, well, you know, because I work for people, so even though there's funding organisations, I actually embed myself within the community and listen to people. But I look at people's strengths, not their weaknesses. So when organisations come to us and, you know, I said, oh, thanks for coming to this deprived area, it was almost met with, well, you can't call it that. But I said, well, no, that's actually our strength, because it had people wanted to come in and help, and they wanted to bring things in there. So I took responsibility for the things that was going wrong by saying, look, yes, I know that's going wrong, but here's some solutions. And then we worked on the solutions rather than the problems. And it was surprising how when one person took leadership of those things, other people quickly wanted to follow. You know, the one day I was actually digging the pathway to find the path at the football ground. And then the first team manager said, I can't watch you doing that. So he came and helped me. And literally within weeks, we had over 30 people there working on the ground, painting it. The sponsorships come in, but 70% could be materials and labours. So we started being resource rich as well, really. So we really did build a community hub there, with multiple types of people using it as well.
Superb, amazing.
Thank you.
So what makes you stand out from others?
I feel I'm a solution-based problem solver, really. I'm a visionary that can see a bigger picture, but then I can make the relevant connections and put everything together to actually make it happen. So I'm really good at maximising finances and resources to really make that difference at a grassroots level.
That sounds really good. So I'll put on a screen your contact details, but how is it best for people to contact you? Is it the mobile or LinkedIn or email? What would you prefer?
Yeah, so I've got a LinkedIn profile where I'm more than happy to connect with people. I've got an email address, which is mark@realintegritycommunity.co.uk. And I've got a mobile number, which is 07875 945 517.
So you don't have any preferences? People can contact you in any way and set up a meeting, see how you can work together, how you can partner and support each other.
Yeah, definitely.
That's been a biggest pleasure to have you talking to me today, Mark. I love what you do. It's amazing, and it's how you can turn things around from nothing to something big. It's incredible. And obviously, thank you for being Free SC member. We really value the partnership and appreciate all your support that you offer and what you bring to our organization. For the audience today, please get in touch with Mark if there is any way he can support you or you can work together. Mark's a fantastic person to work with. If our members would be interested in recording one of those interviews, please also get in touch. We're always really happy to support you as an organization. Thank you for listening, and hopefully you hear from us next month as well.
That's great. Thank you.